guys, it's Jen, and today I am so excited to share with you a little Valentine's Day gift guide. Everything in this list are things that I'm just so obsessed with. There are some things that are smaller, some things that are bigger. There's a really good range, so I really hope this is helpful for those of you who are trying to get some ideas of what to get for Valentine's Day gifts. If you're new here, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. Hit that thumbs up if you like these kinds of videos, and let's go ahead and hop right into it. First of all, I do want to say a huge thank you to Lily Silk for sponsoring this video. I'm going to start off with a few super luxurious silk pieces from them. The shirt I'm wearing right now, this is just the most beautiful blouse. It has a little extra special trick to it. I'm a big fan of these very feminine tops, and I love a good little pussy bow like this. But if you undo this, you can actually wear it as a regular collared shirt. It's so soft and luxurious, and it's super breathable. You can wear this like dressed up for an interview, but you can also just wear it on a day-to-day basis with a pair of jeans, which is how I'm styling it. The next gift that I think everybody could just benefit from having at least one of is a silk pillowcase. This one in particular from Lily Silk has silk on the front side and cotton on the back side. I personally really like cotton on the back because it makes it a little bit less slippery when the pillow is sitting on your sheets. However, their most popular ones actually have silk on both sides. So if you're the type of person where you like to rotate your pillow or just get twice as much use out of it, they do have those as well. But the one I'm showing you right now is my preference. It's made of 100% mulberry silk, which is a really long thread. It's a very high quality silk, and I keep rubbing it because it's so soft. I love sleeping on this at night. If you're somebody who has wavy or curly hair, it's very commonly recommended to use a silk pillowcase because it just helps retain the integrity of your curl pattern, but it also retains the moisture within your hair, so it just looks less frizzy, less tangly. And I actually even give my daughter Aria, who's only 4 years old, she has her own silk pillowcase as well because she has very curly hair. So if you have kids that have curly hair, this is also, as a side note, a really great gift for them too. Speaking of sleeping, the next gift I wanted to share are silk pajamas. And is there anything more luxurious than slipping into a silk pajama set? I don't think so. I just absolutely love the rich navy blue color of this one. It has a beautiful piping detail on the collar and also on the cuffs. I love how these cuffs are shaped. It looks really elegant and so beautiful and so soft. Oh my gosh, it's soft. Once again, because it's silk, it's going to keep you nice and cool when you're sleeping. And I just don't know anybody out there who wouldn't be so thrilled to get some silk PJs for Valentine's. And I do feel like it's romantic, but it's also like a very cozy thing that you can just wrap yourself up in. And to me, that really feels like love. I've had just so few instances in my life where I put something on and my own jaw dropped. Like, I just put this on and I felt like $1,000,000. You talk about sparking joy. Almost everyone could use a really beautiful silk slip dress in their wardrobe. It's just so versatile. And oh my gosh, I could just dress this up for a date night. And at the same time, I could just wear it to sleep as pajamas too if I wanted to, because it's such a beautiful fabric and material and it feels so nice on the skin. This color is just heavenly. It looks so classy. I also want to mention I'm an extremely petite person, and it can be very difficult for me to find things that fit me off the rack. And you can actually customize your sizing on Lily Silk's website. If you're somebody who does not fit typical sizing standards, I highly recommend you do this because every single item I received from Lily Silk fits like a dream, like to the point where I almost got a little emotional putting them on for the first time because it was just so mind-blowing how beautifully they fit and they hang. So if this dress makes me feel that amazing, I want you guys to experience that too. If you want to find any of the pieces I mentioned in the entire gift guide, I will link those all down below. Plus, I will also link for you down below a Lily Silk coupon code, which I'm actually going to order more of those, but it's that good. So if you guys want to check that out, I will leave that in the description box down there. My next clothing item I wanted to share is something that I feel like would suit many different people's style. It's super cozy, very 2021, I think. It is a tie-dye jumper from Mobby. This is one of my favorite sweatshirts that I've been wearing this year. I really especially love sort of these drop shoulders with the little ruffle detail on the side. And the neckline is also like a little bit of a mock neck situation, like not a full turtleneck, but it's not really low. So I just feel like those little details really make it stand out compared to other sweatshirts that I have. It's like slightly less casual. With sweatshirts, you know, it's just so cozy and it makes me really feel like I'm being hugged all the time. Isn't that what we want for Valentine's Day? I think so. The next gift I wanted to recommend is from Zojirushi. This is a thermos. I have to say, I've tried quite a few different insulated bottles, but when it comes to keeping warm things warm, I really don't think there's anything better out there. This one in particular was a limited edition collaboration with Hello Kitty. I know they re-released some stock recently, which is when I bought it, so I'm not sure if you can find this exact style anymore, but I do have a couple of these bottles in different colors and I just think they're so great. So if I can find this, I'll link it down below. If your dude or girl likes drinking their hot things hot and cold things cold, definitely check this out. I really just love the mechanism. There aren't too many pieces where it's difficult to clean, and it just does the best job at keeping your drinks insulated. Next, I wanted to mention a couple of my favorite beauty products. I was trying to think of things that even somebody who is a big beauty addict would still love receiving, but then also somebody who's a very moderate to mild beauty addict would still get a lot of use out of. And for me, that came down to these two products. This is a little mini eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. Natasha Denona is one of the most luxurious brands carried at Sephora, but they do have this little, it's almost like a little travel tiny palette, or even if you want like a no makeup look, all the way up to doing a full glam smoky eye. It has all of the colors that you would need for that. So definitely recommend that. And then for lips, I just think that this is the best lip balm lipstick-ish combo that I've tried yet, which I have a lot of favorites in that category because it's just my favorite thing to wear on my lips on a daily basis. But this is from Glow Recipe. It's their Watermelon Glow Lip Pop. You can never have too many of these. I like to keep one in every single purse and always on my vanity. So for both of these, even if I had them, I would be so excited to get a second one. This year is also one where people are still kind of staying at home a lot and doing a lot of their nails at home. So if your significant other really likes nail polish, then I feel like this is such a great gift. I've tested a lot of nail polish through the years, and this is my favorite, just like non-gel, non-acrylic. It literally lasts 10 days on me, whereas I feel like other nail polishes might last 6-7 days. So just to get a few extra days out of it, I think that this kit is so worth it. I definitely recommend getting the OPI Infinite Shine Set. It's a whole system. There is a base primer. You want to get a color plus the top coat, and when you use these all in conjunction, it's really the longest lasting regular nail polish I've found. The colors are super beautiful. In particular, you're going to want to look for the one with the shiny silver cap and use it as a set. My next gift is a lot more utilitarian. It's funny, I actually got this for Ben for Christmas, but I feel like I use it just as much as he does. So if you are both people who like getting gifts that are very practical, I just really love this. This is a Leatherman. I think the one that I have is called the Rev, but there are a lot of different variations of Leathermans that have different things in them. It's sort of like a Swiss Army knife, but I find that the shape and function of these is a lot more practical than a Swiss Army knife, just because a lot of the pieces are much larger. There's pliers, there's wire cutters. I think my favorite thing is the plastic package opener. And then of course there's your standard utility knife, which we use all of the time, opening cardboard boxes or packages. And I also particularly really appreciate the Phillips head and flathead, because for the life of me, when I'm looking for a screwdriver, I cannot find one. This has just been so useful, and I am very passionately recommending this. My next gift recommendation is actually a gift that Ben had gotten for me, and it's a board game called Wingspan. You don't have to really be an expert in anything to play and enjoy, and especially good for times in quarantine, for instance. This can just be played with 2 players. So if it's just you and your significant other, you can still have a really good time playing it. All of the little pieces are super cute. You basically just collect a bunch of birds and like breed them and make them better. You literally roll the dice out of a bird feeder. It's really adorable and really fun to play. Highly recommended if you and your person of interest likes to play games together, which we really love it. If you have somebody who really loves to cook in your life, this is just going to be a Mac Daddy of all cutting boards. This is one of Ben's favorite things in the kitchen. He is the chef in our family, and I have to agree. I think it looks really great, it performs really great, and it's definitely something that we're going to keep forever. So this is an end grain cutting board. The reason you want to look for an end grain cutting board versus just whatever cutting board you find is that when you're cutting it with the knife, because the grains are on the end, when you slice into it, the knife is going to be cutting into the grain, and then they'll sort of self-heal by closing up the fibers after every time you use it. Also, you're not going to be hurting your knives because they're going to stay sharper for longer, since when you slice into it, it's not going to be basically chopping the fibers. Instead, it's just going to slice into those end grains and then they go back together. So it's better for your knives. It's better for the cutting board and the longevity of the cutting board. This one in particular is a little bit on the pricier side, but I feel like it's one of those things that, like I said, you're just going to keep around forever and really love and use extremely well. It is another one of those kind of utility items, but I feel like in terms of decor, it's so aesthetic, it's super functional, and something that's going to be used a million times. So such a great gift. The last gift I wanted to share is actually a candle. It's from a brand called Homesick, and I think it's really particularly great in times like what we're going through right now, where we can't always be around our loved ones all the time. These candles are actually scented with each state in mind. So if there's a particular location that means a lot to you, or somewhere where you had a really great memory, or took a vacation, or have family, I feel like these just have an extra layer beyond just getting somebody a pretty candle. The scent of these really kind of fills the room. Ben and I, of course, have the Kansas candle because that is the state that both of us grew up in, and it just means a lot to us. We like having this on display as a little tribute to where we're from. If your significant other, you know, is from a different location than where they're living, this could be just a really thoughtful reminder to them. So yeah, Homesick Candles. So that is it for the gift guide. I really hope you guys found this helpful and sparked some ideas of things that might be really amazing gifts for your significant other. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below letting me know what you plan on getting for your significant other, because I would love to hear more ideas. I still haven't gotten Ben anything yet. He's filming this, so I'm also keeping it a secret. So let me know that in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you guys, bye.